morning, gang. Trev, SmashweRx. What is up? Good morning, good morning. Hey, it is Thursday. 16.5 comes out today. Guess what? March 24th, my birthday. Yeah, that's right. I turned 26 again. But anyway, so hey, what do I get for a birthday present? I get 16.5. I get Froning, I get Frazier, I get Smith, all doing a workout because of my day. How cool is that? Hey, anyway, listen, we're gonna be going over anterior chain today. See? Most people are like, oh, my posterior chain's all lit up. We need to go over all the stuff in the front, but I've gotten a lot of messages from you guys about lateral leg pain and just some general niggles and kind of sticky stuff in the hips and in the leg and in the knees. And you know what, I thought, you know what, let's just clear it all out in one movement because there's so much going on. We could spend probably about 3 hours going over stretches and mobility and all kinds of stuff. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to do this in some cool, you know, really neat little ways of unlocking everything like this, super fast. If you didn't hear that, that was a snap. So anyway, hey, it's early. It's like 5:30 in the morning. It's dark outside. We got the funky music in the background though, so that's pretty cool. Hey, hope you guys are ready for 16.5. My guess, it's gonna have thrusters. It's gotta have thrusters. Look at the three dudes that are doing it. They're thruster nightmare kings. So probably heavy. Imagine it was like 100 thrusters for time at like 135. Oh, it would be horrible. It'd be like Cal Sue without the burpees. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel away. There's 4 muscles here, quadriceps, we all know that. They cross over that knee, capture that patella and stick on the front of that tibia, and they come off of the pelvis, the femur, and all kinds of little attachment points in here and all the way down as well. And what they do is they get all glued together, and then the problem is the function's lost and you have this muted pelvis. But the other dilemma is see, it's early. The psoas and the iliacus in here, they get glued down and they cause you to have this really muted pelvis. So the problem is we can unlock the quad, but you're still gonna have that really muted pelvis, which means one of the quads, the rectus femoris, which goes across both joints, goes across the hip and the knee, is still gonna stay short and tight. So you can loosen it up, but it's gonna wind up shortening itself again because the rest of the hip flexors are still super tight. So guess what we gotta do? Both of them, baby! Yeah, so I'm gonna show you to do it with a little support because it can put a little pressure on the low back, so we're gonna unload that. This is so badass. We're gonna hit the, oh geez, I said a swear. Sorry, women and children. So we're gonna do all the quads, all 4, including that rectus femoris. We're gonna hit the iliacus, we're gonna hit the psoas, we're gonna open up the anterior longitudinal ligament on the front of the thoracic spine. We're gonna hit the teres, the lat, the pec, and part of the tricep, and the most important part, we're gonna hit the tibialis anterior. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? So tibialis anterior, what happens is when the quads are super tight, the lower portion of the leg downstream below the knee tries to compensate for stability and movement, and it starts to get really short and tight. So now we want to be able to, so if you look, this is that dorsiflexion. We want to be able to peel that foot all the way back. And this is a really hard thing to do, but you lose a lot of ankle mobility. Remember, 26 bones in the foot, they have to adapt to the terrain. Like 10,000 thrusters coming our way sometime today around 5 o'clock. You're gonna want those feet nice and stable, and if they're not coming today, they're coming sometime. So I'm gonna show you how to do it all at once. So, you're gonna take a band, right? You're gonna fasten it to the rig. The rig, it's gonna be about, just so you see, right here. Stop looking at my butt. Good, you're gonna have right here at about hip height, okay? You're gonna step inside the band. So now I'm inside the band. The band is right around my low back. You're gonna tuck your feet. This is a 20-pound ball, doesn't matter what the weight is. I use a 20 because it's heavy. Notice how my feet are all pointed. So that's gonna automatically, instantly, I'm already stretching the tibialis anterior, all the muscles on the front of the shin, right? The shin splints. You get shin splints, do this right here. We can stop right here, just lean back, let the band give you some support. We're gonna do so much more though. We're gonna hit the quads too, and the hip flexors. So, band is supporting you around the waist, feet are tucked under, ball is right behind you. All you're gonna do is you're gonna reach back. You can see I have a sandbag back there. I'm gonna reach back and I'm gonna let that sandbag peel me up. The reason the band is here is because people have this weird tendency to drop the hip. So we drop the hip and we get into this hyperlordotic spine. If you have this, it's gonna pull the whole thing up. It's gonna load up the iliacus and the psoas. Yeah, see, there's a method to my madness. Just make sure it's around the hip, not the lumbar spine. Otherwise, you're gonna send me a text telling me your back hurts. So, all the way, it's gonna be basically where the SI joints are, right? And you're just gonna let it pull you forward because that's gonna, and squeeze your glutes. So that's gonna shove the hip open and it's gonna peel all, just like layers of an onion, just rip it right off the bone. Doesn't that sound awesome? Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way back. So you see my knees come up, I'm up over the ball, and then I just grab on. And I hang on here for how long? 2 minutes, baby. And this is an ouch, big time. And then you just hang out here, camp out, let those tissues just completely unlock. When you're done, let go of the sandbag. You can use a barbell, whatever you want. Come all the way back. But this band is gonna pull your pelvis forward so you don't load up your low back. That's number one. And then get out of this thing without doing some kind of funky Cirque du Soleil. All right, number one. Number two is so basic. You guys are gonna know this one. All I have to do is move the camera. This is my favorite part. So if we look, you see I got a little mat right over. Let's see if I can make that right there. Yeah, see, so fun. Okay. All we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here. It's your couch stretch, but remember when you do the couch stretch, you don't wanna have your back doing this. You wanna suck that belly button right up against the spine. So take yourself, bring your foot all the way up against the wall, and then all you're gonna do is bring this leg out to 90 degrees. If I eat it and fall down, go ahead and laugh, but I shouldn't. And then flatten yourself out. So my low back, everything is super snug and tight. I'm sucking my belly button into my spine. I'm on an ab mat so I don't jack up my knee. And see, I'm a year older today, so I gotta worry about my knees now. And you're just gonna hang out here for how long? 2 minutes. Yeah, you got it, 2 minutes. See, I need your answer. You guys are all talking to your phone right now. So you're gonna go like this, hang out, switch sides. That's number two. So already we're peeling away the quad, and you gotta do them both, and the hip flexors. That's super important. Number three. Oh, this is a funky one. You see I got a kettlebell there. As soon as you see a kettlebell, you know it's gonna be god awful. So you take the kettlebell, you guys have seen this one before. We're gonna take that iliacus. So we have that inguinal crease runs right up through here. Iliacus is embedded right in there, and it gets glued down like a piece of like gas station beef jerky that you've left there in the back of your car, under your seat, covered in like all the loose change that you've lost in your seat back when you were like 16. And if you're 16 right now, well, ignore what I just said. You wanna make sure this is going the same direction as that inguinal crease. All you're gonna do is get over this thing. Let's go this way so you guys aren't, I'm not gonna show you guys my butt for the entire video. So you're just gonna hang out here, let gravity take you, bring the leg up, and then just grind back and, oh, seriously, that just gives you the sweats first thing in the morning. So you're just grinding back and forth without bringing up a shoe because it feels so horrible. I need more of this in my life right now, I think. This is terrible. So you're just gonna wag back and forth. Let gravity take it. Guard this a little bit and watch out for the twig and giggle berries. All right, and use it, like I said, this is a 53, so use something a little heavier so it's stable. The last one, so my buddy Jamie has a great saying. He says, embrace the suck. You gotta embrace it on this one, baby. So you're gonna take a sandbag. You can use an ab mat. I like a sandbag because it's really, really stable. And I mean, I don't even know what the weight on this thing is. Let's make it up, 100 pounds. It's something like that. So you're gonna take a peanut, put the peanut on here. The peanut is gonna trap the entire lateral portion of the leg. So if you go really wide, you're gonna hit that IT band. If you come up a little bit, you can hit that vastus lateralis, that leg pain that you're getting on the side. Vastus lateralis goes from here to about here, and it gets glued to that IT band, but you have to be able to extend and contract the leg to basically take this, tack it down, just peel it right off, separate everything from that fascia. This is like one of those instant Charlie horse, super fun movements. Take this, put it on the sandbag. The reason I have it on the sandbag is so it raises up. You're like, oh God, I still don't want to do this because it hurts so bad. So, oh, see, I need some of this in my life too. I got it trapped, okay, peanut, trapping that muscle, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post out like this. For all you jiu-jitsu guys, it would probably be up front, but we need to be able to move the legs, so we're gonna go behind. So, peanut on the lateral portion of the leg, on the sandbag, brace yourself, and then, oh, jeez Louise. Oh, and the more weight you put on, the more you sink your butt, the more you see it peels my leg up off the ground because it's using it as a fulcrum. This is the center point for the lever, and then I'm just gonna sit here and grind away on this peanut, and I'm gonna work my way all the way down the leg to just above the knee. Oh, that is just horrendous. That's a grimy way to start a Thursday morning. That's how you unglue the leg. That's how you basically hit the entire front of the body so you don't spend your whole day all muted out and mousy like this, which is just, you guys don't need to be like that. You know, it's open up, nice and tall. Peel away that ALL, that anterior longitudinal ligament on that med ball. Open up the quads, hit the hip flexors, peel away that IT band, that vastus lateralis. Boom, no leg pain. Hey, I'm Trev. I'll see you guys tomorrow. SmashweRx 16.5 coming out today.